Good morning, girls. Welcome to the subject of English language. We are discussing the chapter number 6, that is the title given by the author Anuradha Sen Gupta, In Search of Bhistis, Mumbai's Vanishing Water Tribe. In that, we saw about herself. Who is she? She is an extensive, experienced media professional in digital, print, broadcasting, communications, and publishing. We also talked about like she is the founder of Jalebi Inc. and as a journalist, she has worked on investigating documentaries and she has won many awards. This is her article which is reproduced. This chapter is about the Bhisti community, who are the descendants of Muslim tribe, and specifically they have come from North India and Pakistan, and they are considered as the traditional water carriers. They were not only invaluable helpers to the battlefield, in the battlefield in which they were bringing water and quenching the thirst of wounded people, but also the chapter is given with an idea and with a question by Anuradha, like Bhistis are day by day, this community is diminishing. So, these people are not really recognized. They have forgotten part of India's history. Day by day, their numbers have fallen, and now it would be a kind of a question that whether they will survive, whether this community will survive or not. What is there in the chapter? Like this article is brought with an idea to know about this community, about their day to day living, their difficulties, whatever they face. The author wonders whether this generation of Bhistis would be the last. And let us see what we have discussed quickly. We saw in the beginning of the chapter like taxi cab driver Tiwari met to Anuradha and he was talking about Bhistis. He gave little bit information about these people and during their journey up to mosque he informed like they are known as mushaks. They have to pay to the police to keep their places to arrange their parking spaces. Then taxi driver has almost moved his taxi from the narrow lines with the row shops wherein the musical instruments were there, and not only but the carving things were available and which were hanging outside. Then after the mosque, towering mosque that they found, and they were asking about Bhistis, but nobody was there because they have already gone to their journey. Then after we saw about the search for water carriers, in which we have studied like what is the meaning particularly of the word Bhisti. Traditionally, why they are known as water carriers, because most of their family members who have been in the profession from generations to generations, which are their areas, they are found in Minara Masjid, Muhammad Ali Road, Nal Bazar, Dongri, Paidoni. There is a mohalla called near to the JJ hospital. Then after we saw like how old they were informed to carry water in the skin of animals, because earlier the animals were slaughtered for food, and then they found like this was the oldest surviving professions, and જ્યારથી હ્યુમન્સ શીખા કે પોતાના ભક્ષણ માટે જ્યારે પ્રાણીઓનો શિકાર કરીને જે ચર્મ વધતું એમાં એ વસ્તુઓ સાચવતા. સો ટીલ ધેટ or from that period of time they have learnt to carry water in this or store water in this. પછી એના નામનો અર્થ આપણે વાત કરી હતી. બશિષ્ઠ ઉર્દુ વર્ડ from Bashist Bhistis are recognized. Bashisht means paradise, and because water is the source of life, they have considered themselves that they are brought from paradise to help people. પછી અનુરાધા ભિસ્તી બ્રધર્સને મળે છે, સરાફત અલી અને મોહબ્બત અલીને. We have seen that where they are sitting on the pavement, right? How they were looking, what they were wearing. Then after we saw about his tread of tool, wheelbarrow. Then we studied about the mashaks, how mashak looks like. It looks like guitar bag, and it is made up of buffalo and goat skin. Then after, where these mashaks are available, how much it costs. Later on we found out like these are made by stitched by traditional tailors from Rajasthan and Sharafat, that is informed by Sharafat. Then how they arrange water from their bowries, that is wells. મુંબઈઝ ન્યૂ વોટર ડ્રિંકર્સ. પછી એ લોકોના કસ્ટમર્સ સમયની સાથે બદલાય છે. ધીમે ધીમે જરૂરિયાતો, હાઉસ હોલ્ડ જરૂરિયાતો ઘટતી જાય છે કારણ કે સગવડતાઓ વધતી જાય છે. એટલે લેટર ઓન we saw like he was interrupted by a customer, Yusuf. આપણે આ વાત કરી હતી, right? In which he appreciated the quality of water which they store in the leather bag, which is distinctive. Now we have to see the last point of the chapter today. Like back in the day, better times for Bhishtis. This is about the history. This is about the old time in which they were helping to the Britishers also. Sharafat's brother Muhammad Ali joins us, looking aloof and scowling a bit. He was not feeling comfortable. He was little bit tired of. The Bhisti brothers are Khandani Bhishtis. They are from Lucknow and have begun helping their father. They were carrying water since they were old enough. Muhammad talks about better times when Bhistis like his grandfather were more in demand. So they were so old from that period of time. I mean, they were so young, from which they understood this art of carrying water and supplying water, and it was their traditional business. So even he remembered his grandfather, that they were more in demand about this profession. Now this is about the British Raj days, that British troops valued Bhishtis and they got them to follow their troops from place to place. During the construction of roads and other labor-intensive infrastructure, water carriers were much in demand of, and they were not just used, or they were not just calling for their drinking water, but also they were invited, or the water supply was demanded for the pathway before the coal tar was laid down, and then again when steam rollers were put into action. So earlier also during the construction work they were in demand of, and not only that in that work specifically, but for Britishers also they were so valued because they were moving from one place to other. So for their troops also they were helping a lot. During wars in the desert, it was the Bhisti or his water bag that the enemy tried to shoot. Even during the war, in that war, or in the particularly the desert, it was the Bhisti or Bhisti community who were always helping with their water bag, and sometimes they were killed by that enemy because they tried to shoot them during the fight. Bhistis firmly believe. What is the reason that they are associated with this, there was a belief in their minds, like they will get to heaven because it is a blessed task to give water to the thirsty. It is a holy task. We all know that whenever we provide water, whenever we give water to someone, and whenever the person quenches the thirst of himself or herself, so it is a kind of a pious task that they perform. So that is the reason that they are having a belief that they believe they will win their way to paradise on the strength of that heartfelt relief of a slackened thirst. So this is what their mentality is, that they believe like they will go to the paradise because they are doing this kind of holy task. I remember reading Rudyard Kipling's Ganga Din, an evocative portrayal of a Bhisti who served water from his goatskin water bag to grouchy British troops on the battlefield who would berate him constantly. Here the reference is given of a poem which is written by Rudyard Kipling. He is a famous name in the field of literature, and in the Ganga Din, the central character, the main character, that character was portrayed by him, and the character is representing Bhisti community. The central character was named as Ganga. An evocative portrayal is done by him. So a Bhisti who served water from his goatskin or the water bag to grouchy British troops. They were so irritated on the battlefield. They were constantly scolding them. Who would berate him constantly means who would literally having, they were throwing bad words on them and they were constantly scolding them. Put some jaldi in it or I will marry you. The line is here kept by the writer Anuradha. She is like representing, so they were so this line means like you have to immediately provide water to me, otherwise I will beat you. I will not leave you. So the kind of behavior, rude behavior is revealed by the one. Britishers were definitely, they were ruling us for 200 years in our India. So this is again that they had a kind of irritative behavior for this Bhisti community. They were not respected by Britishers. So there is an incident which is there in the poem, like Ganga gives the soldiers water as they lay dying. Towards the end, he crossed into the line of fire to offer the dying narrator a drink and dies in enemy fire. What were the last words of the British soldiers? At the end, when the British soldier was dying, at that time, he said like, though I have flogged you, though I have insulted you, and I have flayed you, I did not respect you by the living God that made you. You are better than me. I am Ganga Din. So you are the better person than I. He conveyed this and at the end he died. Today, Sharafat and Mohabbat are on the edge of relevance. These are the people who are on the edge of the relevance, that is, they are in the near future they will not be having their own existence because their community is day by day, or the community members are day by day diminishing, decreasing, relegated to the status of quaint figures. People will not be recognizing them. Is this the last generation of Bhisti? We will see. So again the writer is giving a kind of a thought that is this the last generation of Bhisti community, that they will be there, or after that nobody will be there of that particular generation. So here the question is given to you to ponder, means to think, and so that you understand the importance of that particular community who has always helped from their generations, oldest generations till today. So hereby the chapter ends. I hope that this would be understood properly by you. Revise the video to get the proper understanding about the chapter. Thank you very much and have a nice day.